Are we doing it? We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Thank you to everyone and welcome. This is us in all of our geeky glory. Y'all wanted it.
And now you got it.
Y'all about to get it. We want to thank you guys for tuning in and also thank you guys for being responsive when we created our social media pages. We asked everyone what they wanted us to talk about in our first video. And the response was mainly just wanted to know where things jumped off at.
Not shocking at all.
No, not shocking at all, because that's one of the first questions people ask us when they meet us is where it all began,
How'd you guys meet?
how this started. So we have decided to go with the origin, friendship, dating, and partnership. So I am Dinah.
And I am Chanel.
And we are LadyBois and LadyBoi. Baby boy is our 6-month-old son. He's 6 months on Sunday.
Yes.
His name is Adonis, and he will be involved in plenty of our future videos. But for this first one, he wasn't even thought of, because he was a non-factor at that time in our lives. So he won't be included in these first couple videos, but you can look forward to seeing him in the very near future.
We're going to take it all the way back.
All the way back? And
way back.
I'm getting what you want. I'm getting what you want.
Don't make me do it, Vinny. All right. Let's be serious. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know us, who have not been a part of our journey, we met back in 2005. We are both the same age. We went to Delaware State University. We graduated high school in 2005 and attended Del State in the very same year.
Yes, Del State, DSU.
Shout out to Hornet Nation.
Delaware State University.
That school is responsible for the beginning of our story.
This friendship turned love affair, turned marriage.
If I never decided to go away, I would not meet my beautiful, sexy wife.
I'm a native Delawarean, so I didn't have to go far. I went to school about an hour away from where I grew up, and that was love. And this is love.
See, I'm from New Jersey, East Orange, New Jersey, born and raised. I was just a mama's stay-at-home child, very sheltered, and my mom was like, no, you're going to go out of state. You're going to get an experience that you'll never forget. And that's what I got. And who knew I would meet the love of my life, my soulmate, while being there. So yeah, freshman year, we both lived in Jenkins Hall. Stankin' Jenkins.
C-Wing.
Yes, C-Wing.
Was it?
Second floor.
Second floor, C-Wing, what, 6 doors down from one another?
I think it was 3.
It wasn't 3.
It was.
It couldn't have been 3. It was like 6 doors.
Okay, whatever.
Because we had the RA room at the very front of the hall, and you were like closer towards the end of the hall.
No, baby, I was in the middle. I was in the middle.
So maybe 4 doors?
Yeah, maybe.
4 doors.
Okay, we'll agree on 4 doors.
We can agree on 4 doors.
I lived alone. She had this crazy roommate. We won't talk about her because she's not worth mentioning. But we had a mutual acquaintance / friend, which if I never walked into that room that day, I would have never met her.
I mean, you can say her name. It's not like we don't have any bad feelings or anything. Hey,
girl. Hey, Jalen, girl. If I
What's
never
up,
walked
Jalen?
into your room that day, I would never meet my beautiful wife, and this connection would have never been made. I just remember Jalen and I were already cool freshman year, and I just walked into her room one day. I had never seen this girl in my life. And upon first meeting, me walking in that girl's room, I was just like, wow, who is this person? Like, immediately, I had to know who she was because she just was so polarizing. Like, her personality, her laugh was infectious. And I just was immediately like trying to figure out who she was and how I can get to know her because she just was an awesome person immediately. And I knew that off the rip. And at Del State, like my freshman year, I was really shy because I'm naturally like a shy, timid type of person. So I played the background a little bit, But ever since then, we just had like this amazing connection. We became fast friends after that day of meeting in her room. I don't know if we walked out and decided to go get some food together. I don't remember exactly what happened, but we definitely stayed in contact after that.
Stayed in contact. We were together every.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna let her tell her story.
You know,
let me tell
your side of it.
Yeah. So yeah, like from my point of view, our friendship budded extremely fast. Like ever since that day we met in that room, we were inseparable. Like she already had her group of friends, I had a group of friends, but we found ourselves like sneaking off and meeting up and just having late night movie nights and, you know, just going to the caf together on the low without the group of friends, our second group of friends. And little did we know, our budding friendship was like the beginning of our love affair together. But we definitely started out as friends first, for sure. We were really, really close. Once I met her group of friends, because they did not want to meet me, child. Like, they were not feeling like, who is this girl, CC? Because first of all, I became so attached to her that she came up with my own little nickname already. Like, I reminded her of somebody that she knew from her past. And just my glasses and my smile just, you know, really made her feel close to her previous friend. No. To her previous friend. And I reminded her a little bit of her. Her and I were just inseparable our freshman year. We met, I would say, like around October-ish, November. Something around that time. And if you have attended college, you know, by the end of the semester, you know, you have to take a winter break and go home. But by the end of that semester, come December, like, I swear to God, we were just talking about it last night, and I just couldn't believe, like, low key, I was sad that I was gonna leave this girl just for a few weeks. Like, we was gonna come back and see each other in a few weeks, but I was just like so sad. Like, guys, if I could have
the child was hooked,
moment,
okay,
honey.
Okay,
you was too, honey. Don't do that.
I mean, I didn't. Who cried?
But babe,
really?
Oh. How you gonna do that? You gonna do that, girl?
We keeping it all the way real. Are we keeping it real? Okay,
right.
We're here. This is us keeping it real.
Yes.
You know,
honey,
pumping the real tea without nothing being held back.
But we definitely embraced, like, okay, so we watched our favorite movie. What happened was she invited me over to her dorm. She lived.
I had moved to Tubman by that time.
That was our second semester leaving each other for the summer. That's why I was so emotional, because we were leaving for the summer. Because that night I cried. I didn't cry, but that night I cried. It was like nice weather out, and I remember we were going to leave each other for the summer, and that's why. And you lived at Tubman. See, freshman year she lived at Jenkins Hall, and she moved out
the first semester.
Her first semester.
Irreconcilable differences with my roommate, so I changed dorms.
Yeah, of course, but that's, I mean, to each his own. You know, she had to get out of that room because that girl was crazy. I don't blame her. But long story short, our freshman year was just amazing. Our freshman year, her friends were okay with meeting me. I didn't actually like fit in right away because they were just like, who is this girl? Like, you know, what's her deal? But eventually I became part of the crew around sophomore year. You know, we ran with each other a lot, went to the parties, went to the get-togethers and such. But I was still Diana's, like, you know, 60.
All right, let me be clear, y'all.
Let her tell her story.
Let me be clear. You told it really well. The reason why we were sneaking off, it wasn't because it was a love affair off the rip. This was completely platonic, y'all.
Yes.
We weren't dating.
Seriously.
We weren't being romantic. It wasn't any of that. We were sneaking off because, I mean, we were 17-year-old kids. I came there with a very strong group of friends, one of which was my best friend since we were 4. And as you know, when you're a kid, you know, you're territorial. No new friends. Who is this new girl taking up all of your time? She kind of a nerd, so she can't run with us. You know, she can't sit with us. I ain't gonna lie, honey. So it became kind of like, well, you know, I'll just hang out with my mains, you know, my day ones, and then, you know, hang out with you separately. So that's what it became. It's just a separation of the relationships instead of just kind of fusing her into our already well-established group that wasn't initially very welcoming. And your friends didn't really want to get into me either. It was kind of like, okay.
I wasn't feeling either. Trying to figure out at the same damn time, who is this girl and why are you hanging out with her so much? Like, are we going to meet her? Like, what's the tea?
Right.
You know?
So we kind of just separated ourselves in order to bond.
But I liked it that way. We had a really good time together. Like, just genuine, innocent, you know, just friends, you know, getting to know each other, laughing. Like, we love to laugh together. We still do to this day.
We laugh a lot.
Yes. But that was part of our beginning journey, like just being really good friends. I would say around sophomore year, like I mentioned, we got a little bit closer. I remember an instance where people was questioning me, and we were just talking about last night. I just found out that her friends really thought I was sus from my sophomore year because
by sophomore year you was really sweating me.
By the little instances, and mind you, I did not even realize I was sweating.
She was crushing whole time.
Low key crushing, and now that I look back, like, okay, girl, you was crushing. I'll go over there at the drop of the dime. If I'm here, we're chilling with my friends. We just got something to eat. She'll call me over and be like, hey, I need you to do something, and I'll just drop my friends and be like, okay, I'm coming. And that's why my friends was just like, okay, why are you just dropping things to go do with her, like hang with her? It was one instance where she needed my help. She called me over to fold her laundry, y'all. And you know what?
I didn't need your help to fold, okay? I still do the folding.
So what was that? Did you want to spend time with me, or you just really wanted me to do your laundry? What was it?
I don't know. I think I just didn't feel like doing my laundry that day. And, you know, spend time with your 2 birds, 1 stone. So you need a girl fold. I think that's what that was giving.
You see how this goes. One of countless situations where people were just like, something ain't right. Okay. Something's up between them. Like, what's going on?
Why is she coming over here to do your laundry?
One dorm to the next to do the laundry.
Why after the gym, you need the bath, you all tight. She in here rubbing your calves down,
y'all. Like,
sus.
Definitely rubbing her legs. I had never touched another female's body in my life. Like, I don't do that touchy stuff.
She's not
But
touchy.
for whatever reason, I don't know. This woman just had me super comfortable, super let my guard down. Like, very, very, very she's very persuasive, y'all. Like, very persuasive. And I was just hook, line, and sinker. She got me. Like,
that butt on
it was so easy. She really got me. But I love it. And it's just, I smile now because just looking back, thinking about our, I wouldn't say childhood, but like our young adult days and us growing together, because literally we did. We grew up together. It's just, I just can't believe how far we've come from being friends to being dating to partnership. We're going to get into all of that later. This video is about the origin.
Well, it's all the origin, but I mean, it's such a long story, and we don't want to miss anything. No. So we're going to break it up into 3 separate videos. Yep. This one is a foundation video. This is our friendship. We would be remiss not to mention it because this is where we started, and this is still where we are because I'm married to and living every day with my best friend. My best friend in the whole wide world. You're so corny, child. Whatever. But yeah, so we could not mention that because it's important, it's vital, and we think it's valuable because so many people, especially young queer people that are of color, when they meet us, they're like, oh my gosh, relationship goals, whoop-de-whoop. And I'm just like, but y'all don't know what it took to really get here. Like, it's no instant gratification. Yeah. It was years of friendship, platonic friendship, that we let blossom into a romance, that we let progress into a monogamous partnership, that we let progress into marriage. Yes. So there were multiple steps to get to where it is that we are now. We paced ourselves. We took our time.
We were friends first. And
the best of friends.
I, went through my I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm going to keep it over 100 because that's what we're here
We may as well be sitting here without a beat.
Like, pretty much.
No wig.
This is us.
Not a nail done.
Not a makeup.
Nothing. We sit here raw,
unfiltered, uncut.
In the prayer room of our home.
Right. This is just our real life journey and our stories. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I was definitely a hard person to handle, like me being so innocent and from up north. See, this chick is a southern chick right here. So I got me.
I'm from Delaware, but I have southern roots.
I'm from New Jersey, northern New Jersey at that, close to New York. I have family in New York as well as New Jersey.
City folk rude.
And
no shade.
Our way is just different from the southern way. I was a little rough around the edges. Me being an only child, very sheltered. I grew up being allowed to say and do certain things without being checked. I got checked, but at the end of the day, I still did what I wanted because that was just me. I said how I felt. I said the first thing that came to my mind, whether it was rude or not, and that took a toll on our friendship because I was just thoughtless and careless with some of the things that I've said over the years. Like in the beginning of our friendship, y'all, we took a whole lady. The whole time broke up with me, even as friends. Like our sophomore year, we took a little break. Like when she says a journey we went through, because we've had a time where we were separated for a little bit. Like low key, we had a whole breakup session in the middle of the village. If you from downstate, you know where the Ville is.
I took her out to that Ville picnic table, honey, and I severed them ties
right in front of Building 3, and I cried. I was crushed. Honey. First of all, I didn't see it coming. Number one, because I'm just living my la-di-da life, like
la-di-da,
not expecting that my closest friend that even though I had friends already at Delaware State, the person that I grew closest to, the most vulnerable with, was just breaking up with me. Like literally,
we had a whole platonic breakup. Like who does that?
Like, and it was out of left field in my mind. To her, not so much, but to me, it was like out of nowhere. But I felt like that break that we took was necessary because eventually, like the cards, I swear to God, like the universe, y'all, if you don't believe in the universe and, just things happening for a reason, we were brought back together because somehow, some way we ended up living together as roommates our, junior year? She called me out of the blue at the end of the summer, right before our junior year started.
You were at work.
I was just coming home. I was a little camp counselor, and I'm walking home with my iced coffee. La-di-da, she gives me a ring, and mind you, I had not heard from her in such a long time. She asked me, like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Did you apply to be roommates with me? Like, and I was just like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, I applied to live in the Ville. Like, I didn't request any roommates. Never. Don't listen to her, y'all. I swear to God. Like I said, the universe put us back together.
I still don't know if I believe you, Loki.
Seriously, babe? Really?
You could have went to that office and
Never.
was like,
Thanks. I had long, not forgotten about you, but I had.
Because never that. But keep going.
Never that, baby.
Okay.
But I had legit accepted the fact
that we weren't going to be friends.
We weren't going to be friends. I swear to God, Scout's honor, I did not request for you to be my roommate.
Yeah, she said she didn't.
That was legit. The universe put us back together as friends. We ended up. She invites me before we even move in together. Invites me to go on vacation with her to our place, Virginia Beach. It's become our place ever since that first trip that she decided to take me on with her family.
We go back every year.
And ever since then, we've gone back every year. I swear to God, I feel like that was where we legit fell in love. Like, we were always, just friends and low-key crushing. Now that we look back at it and think about it, we were low-key crushing on each other. But I swear to God, that Virginia Beach trip, we fell in love. And
it was very romantic without intention.
Well, I fell in love. I don't know about you, but I fell in love. I felt like it was.
I started to fall. That trip was when I entertained the idea of things possibly being romantic because they just were. We didn't force anything. Like everything was just super subtly romantic, and I was like, this feels different. Like this doesn't feel like us. It does, but it doesn't.
And I'm gonna say I didn't realize I was falling in love, but like she said, just us falling back into being friends and being comfortable around each other. Like, I got super clingy and comfortable with this young lady after being separated for months and months and not being friends anymore.
It was like we didn't miss a beat.
Exactly. Like, we went months without talking to each other, even seeing each other. And then just like that, we were just back on it. Like, it was so pure and genuine. Like, I'll never forget that trip, and I'm so glad that the universe put us back together as roommates. And then once we moved in together, it was just that was the true beginning of our
that's when the love affair kicked off, baby.
Our dating, our love affair, First of all, the friendship rekindled immediately. We started hanging with each other every single day. That so much that the chick that she was currently talking to without even, before, Danae, if you don't know her, she's a very private person. She will be in dating, she'll date someone and no one will ever know. until she wants them to know.
Okay.
Like, she was involved with someone right around the time we had rekindled our friendship again, and that person was just not having it. She was just
having it at all.
Who is this Cece, and why are y'all hanging out so much? Like,
okay, why are y'all freaking frat? Because when I came into your life, she was a non-factor. So who is she? Why y'all acting like y'all day one? It's like, what is going on?
But I low-key didn't know how to take it either when I realized that I had, like, jealous feelings, you know? Like, when I realized that she would, like, leave my company. Because, remember, y'all, we were roommates. She lived on one side of the apartment. We had a 4-bedroom apartment in the village. She lived on one side. I lived on the other side. We had a common area living room.
Shout out to 2101.
2101.
And everyone else who squatted with us. From and there legally. We love y'all. Y'all know the real tea.
Yes, honey. Let's get back on track. So yeah, that was just the beginning of our rekindle. Like, I will never forget, y'all. I worked all summer, just like I said, I was a camp counselor, and I get super bronze almond D, which she calls almond D.
Here we go.
Yes, you know, I had to tell it because you had threw me under the bus earlier. We're just being frank, we're being real, and you know, this is us. Like, I'll never forget, y'all. Like, I came in, you know, I had just moved in or what have you. I was going to the kitchen and
we're getting ice out the freezer.
See, she was one of them, honey, because
it was the very first time I ever looked at you like, that's a little snackish. Like, that might be something. Because I mean, you're beautiful. You've always been beautiful, but I mean, I wasn't into you. You feel me? Like, not that way. Like, right. I didn't see you that way. That was the first time I looked at you and saw something different.
Yeah, it was that summer glow, honey. Like, everybody get a summer glow because you never know who you gonna catch.
I said,
who you gonna trap with that summer glow.
Hey, almond.
Yes.
She was so almondy and had this, like, beautiful, magnificent, majestic sort of tanning glow that just...
Shout out to my Indian roots. That red blood in me.
It had me a little stuck.
It had her a little stuck and stuff in her tracks, honey. I had looked over it. I was at the refrigerator, y'all, and I just peeked around and I saw her.
You saw like, me seeing you.
I felt the energy, y'all. Like, I felt her eyes on me. And I just had to peek, like...
You peeked your head from around that freezer and was grinning like...
I felt her looking at me, y'all. And I low-key giggled because it was just like, yeah, I see you seeing me. I see you.
And like, I like seeing you see me because right. I see you too.
Right, exactly. And I was just super happy to just be back in close proximity with her again. Like, because like I said, I had suffered a huge, huge loss when she broke up with me. Like, broke up being friends with me. And I just was so...
Not huge. It
was huge, y'all. I'm not going to lie.
You loved me.
I did. I truly, truly did.
From the rip.
From the rip. My connection with her is, like, indescribable. Like, I have never felt a connection with anyone like this person ever in my life. I was drawn to her. We were drawn like moths to a flame, y'all. Really, like, we started out as friends. Honestly, if that's one thing I can say really benefited us, you know, in our relationship, our long-term partnership, was the fact that we started out as friends. We were innocent. We were young. We grew up together. For real, y'all. Like, I think being friends is the foundation.
I think that some people see a lot that isn't real. They come to find out like some of it is just a farce. Like it's not really real, and it didn't come together for pure and real reasons. And when people get around us, you can tell right away like we are the opposite of that, like 100%. Like we have a real foundation that just grew out of something that was platonic and pure, and I think very, very meant to be, because here we are, what is it, 14 years later?
It don't even feel like that long.
It really doesn't.
Like, when I think about the year that we're in and the year that we met,
I met this girl in 2005.
We were 17 years old, y'all, when we first met each other. Like, we both graduated high school at 17, went away from our family and college together at 17 years old, and here we are today in 2019, married with a baby, and we couldn't be happier.
So I think that, you know, we want to say we appreciate you guys, because without all of these questions and without all these pushing, like, y'all should do it, we wouldn't have did it. It's like, who wants to hear from us?
Right.
You know? But apparently y'all do.
Apparently you do.
So here we are.
feel like it's definitely gonna benefit somebody that watches this video. You find yourself, you know, having a friendship with somebody and you feel like, you know, you guys fell in love or what have you, like, see where it goes.
Be brave, go for it.
Exactly.
Just go for it.
Brave.
Because queer Black love is valuable. Our stories are real.
Yes.
We deserve to be seen and heard. And we don't have to be, you know, a stereotypical cliche to be, like, really real. Like, if you don't fit the mold, you're valid. And you're valuable. And we just want to let you guys know we love y'all.
We love you
and
all.
you should stay tuned for videos number 2 and 3 because they will be discussing the dating phase of this relationship. This was friendship, dating phase, as well as partnership phase that's coming after dating. Because it's a long,
honey.
It's a long story.
Honey.
I mean, 14 years to now, we got a lot to tell.
To be able to condense that into like little videos, like, y'all, we're doing our best.
And I promise we'll get better at it.
Absolutely.
We will.
This is our first one,
video.
And we're like super excited that we're finally doing this, and we're super excited about all the love that we've been shown thus far, and we look forward to reaching new people.
You guys affirm us and support us and send us love and encouragement in ways that you don't even understand, because when you feel like you're just that different, for people to tell you that that's still valuable to them, it definitely means a lot.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it honestly pushes us to be great and be better and continue to put ourselves out there for those that are like us. You know, like, somebody's got to be a face of those people who don't necessarily feel like they are represented in the world. And here we are, sharing our love and our growth with you and
our positivity, and the hopes that you spread positivity and love and encouragement to other people. So you guys have been a blessing to us. We want to continue to bless you. So keep looking out for us. You're going to want to go to our Instagram page, and that's LadyBois and BabyBoi. Facebook, we are LadyBois and BabyBoi. On Twitter,
boy with an I, not a Y, B-O-I.
B-O-I boys, not B-O-I boys. B-O-Y, that's Adonis.
Absolutely.
As far as we know, that's Adonis. So, definitely check us out, and we love you guys. Anything else, babe?
Facebook, LadyBois and BabyBoi. Instagram, LadyBois and BabyBoi. As well as
Twitter, LadyBois and BabyBoi, but not baby, B-A-B-Y, B-B-B-Y.